it's Cassie! I never thought that I would get to this point, especially in the amount of time that it took, but the other day we hit 100,000 subscribers and I'm so excited. Thank you so much. Like, I just can't. It's such a crazy number, and I hope that I continue to make you guys happy or smile or teach you guys new things. I hope that you come here and get what you're looking for, or at least that I make you happy, because that's really the point. I thought that I was gonna do a big giveaway, but I'm always just kind of hanging out in the comments. I want to do something to celebrate my favorite and most active commenters. I read all of your comments. I know a lot of you guys by name. So sometime within the next week, you're going to get a message from this channel, and I'm going to ask for your information and send you a little care package as a thank you for being an amazing and awesome and kind-hearted person who really asks for nothing in return. I thought this would be the most appropriate way to thank you guys, because random giveaways are all good and stuff, but you guys are the ones that are supporting me, probably the ones who are telling your friends about me, and you guys are the kind of people that I'm so happy that this channel has put me in connection with. I have a preference for natural beauty products just because I think they're the best, and I often get labeled as a natural beauty blogger, but I feel like the thing I'm most natural at is being an asshole. I tend to share a lot of my flaws and downfalls on this channel just because I catch myself being an asshole so much, and it really helps to vocalize the thought process, and a lot of you guys really appreciate it, so. I'm a relatively health-conscious person. 80 to 90% of what I eat is made by me at home and very healthy. And I went to Las Vegas last weekend with a very good friend of mine who is also a yoga-posing, smoothie-guzzling, kale-munching Vancouver kid. But we went to Vegas with a group of guys who basically eat whatever they want, whenever they want. When we first arrived, we were all starving, and the boys took us to a really greasy sandwich place, and my girlfriend and I kind of looked at each other because our grease alarms were going off. We like to indulge sometimes, but we really don't like heavily processed or deep-fried foods. We were not thrilled with the sandwiches, and I started to bloat the way I always do whenever I eat heavily salty and greasy foods. I was getting my friend to feel my food baby and kind of laughing about it until one of the guys was like, "Did you bring your bathing suit? There's a pool party now." And I was like, "No! I mean, yes, I brought my bathing suit, but I've heard so many things about Vegas and I've seen so many movies and everything just seems so perfect and I just don't feel confident right now." I had bad energy that was rubbing off onto my friends, so I decided to stop for a second and just think about the situation. My friend and I worked so hard to get this trip together and I'm not enjoying it. I'm stressed about what I'm eating, the impact it's having on my insides, and now I'm stressed about the way my body's gonna look in Vegas. Vacations are supposed to be fun, and I'm such a princess that eating one processed sandwich has really started me on this downward spiral. I probably would have done less damage to my body if I just ate the sandwich, forgave myself, and had a fun time instead of eating the sandwich and just letting it destroy my night and cause all this stress. I started reflecting and kind of reminding myself why I started eating healthy in the first place. I didn't do it to look like Adriana Lima or to look down on people for eating fast food. I did it for a better quality of life. My old diet made me feel lethargic and depressed, and the reason why I stuck with this new diet is because it made me feel happy and like I had my life back again. I shouldn't take that away by putting stressful restrictions on myself. I believe in just simplistic balance and moderation and just enjoying your life, and that's why I eat healthy. I don't believe in dieting just because most of the time it's a starvation plan where you starve yourself until you get to the desired result and then you go back to your old lifestyle. It's not sustainable. My least favorite part of my body is the stretch marks that I got from dieting because my body couldn't keep up with the rapid changes. I believe in eating healthy because I believe in feeling good, and I also indulge on the chocolate cake every so often because I believe in feeling good. I just want to be someone who has fun. My lifestyle shouldn't be a religion. It should be a lifestyle. I don't want to be a health guru who thinks that my shit doesn't stink, who thinks that my way is the only way, and who thinks that being this straight and narrow person is the only way to live life. I never ever want to give my friends that impression. I just want to be the kind of person that can eat a greasy sandwich occasionally, dive in the pool like I don't care, and enjoy it because I'm on vacation. I went to Vegas for the first time this weekend, and it was my first time really seeing a major city in America. I probably got 8 hours sleep over the span of 4 days. I partied like an animal, and I wouldn't take any of it back for the world, even that subpar greasy sandwich. One of the guys that I got to know on the trip was like, "Wow, Cassie, you're a lot wilder than I thought you would be when I first met you." Had I not had that sandwich epiphany, he probably would have been like, "Man, we shouldn't have brought this fun sponge, like she was a big mistake to bring to Las Vegas." And he would have been right. Moral of the story, do it for your health and because you want a good life and not just merely for your looks or because you want to feel like you're better than people who eat fast food. Take time to just let loose sometimes, but remember the amazing things that your lifestyle change did for you physically and emotionally if you're anything like me. Use that as your motivation. A lot of women diet out of self-hate because they hate the way they look and they hate their lives and they just want to be different, but you should do it because you love yourself and you want better for yourself and you want to just be a happier person. person. That in itself can be a great motivator and make for a more sustainable change, which is really all that we're after. Try not to guilt yourself for straying. I would hate my life if I was so wrapped up in my lifestyle that I was afraid to try new things, and I would especially hate my life if the next time I went to Singapore I was too stuck up to eat my favorite foods. My mom would be like, you changed, bro. I'm back in Vancouver now, and I know I'm gonna go back to smoothies, probiotics, yoga, and fresh produce, but I had an amazingly fun and greasy time in the States. I had a few moments of culture shock, and my friends had to repeatedly say, this isn't a Whole Foods, Cassie. I'm so happy I got to experience what I did, and I hope that I never let my lifestyle choices deprive me of an amazing experience ever again. So that's my Vegas story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna do a huge blog post on my website with a ton of pictures and stuff if you're interested. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!